Marcus leaned back in his chair, staring at the half-empty bottle on the kitchen counter. It was quiet in his apartment, the kind of silence that used to eat at him, but now he found it peaceful. The faint hum of the city outside was the only reminder of the world he used to try so hard to fit into, a world filled with noise, drama, and endless distractions. He glanced at his phone, the messages still unread, her name lighting up the screen. But Marcus didn't care to open them anymore. There was a time when he'd have rushed to respond, desperate to fix whatever was broken, eager to make her happy. He tried and tried, but it always felt like it wasn't enough. No matter what he gave, she demanded more.
He could still hear her voice in his head, saying he wasn't enough. It used to cut him deep, leaving him stuck in a hole, feeling like he'd lost something important, like he'd lost himself. But as the months passed, he realized that he hadn't lost anything. He had given it all to her. But I got back up, he thought. He wasn't going to let her leave him stuck in that hole, pretending that he was the one who couldn't make it work. He brushed off the dirt she left behind, stood tall, and found the parts of himself that had gotten buried. She loved the chaos. It was like she thrived on it, pulling him into her mess every time he thought things were getting better. She always came with some new drama, something to complain about, and Marcus would drop everything to try and solve it. He put that on Jesus, on his soul, and on his mama. Loving her wasn't safe. It wasn't healthy. It took him too long to see it. He denied it in every way possible. For too long, he ignored all the signs, all the moments when it was clear that nothing he did was ever going to change who she was. It wasn't love, it was a game for her, and he was done playing. Marcus picked up his phone, about to block her number for good, when another message came through. She was asking for help again. Same old story, he thought. She only reached out when she needed something. She always wanted more from him, whether it was his time, his energy, or his money. Wanting him to buy her love, but Marcus had spent it all. He had tried to be everything for her, pouring himself into their relationship until he had nothing left. There were nights he went without, thinking it was for the best, thinking it was for her. But in the end, he almost lost himself in the process. Now he was done with all of it. He wasn't trying to buy her love anymore. He was taking care of the only person who really mattered, himself. "I called your bluff," Marcus whispered under his breath. She said he wasn't enough, but that wasn't true. He was the prize, and now she could see that. Maybe one day she'd realize just how much she lost by letting him go, but Marcus wasn't holding his breath. She was too caught up in her world, scrolling through her life, looking for something better, but never finding it. Her loss, he thought. He knew his worth now, and he didn't care what she thought anymore. He had given everything, but it wasn't about her anymore. It was about him. Marcus stood up and walked to the mirror, looking at his reflection. He didn't see the man who used to bend over backward to please someone who didn't appreciate him. He saw someone stronger, someone who had learned the value of self-care. For the first time in a long time, he felt like he was taking care of himself. With a little bit of self-care, he thought, smiling to himself. It felt good to be free from the weight of her expectations. He was done trying to be what she wanted, done spending his love on someone who couldn't see what was right in front of her. Now it was all about him, and for once that felt right.
I've been trying, 'cause I spent it all.
Send it all.
That it's
Want me to buy your love, but I spent it all. I tried and I tried, and almost died. Now I'm taking care of me. Taking care of me. Taking care of me. Care of me. Love the self-care.
Got back up, I ain't let you leave me stuck. Thought you let me in the hole. Thank God I ain't getting no fucks. I climb back, oh, brush that dirt right off of me. Finally found what I lost in me. You see, was addicted to drama. I put that on Jesus, my soul, and my mama. I promise, loving you just wasn't safe. You're not about 2001. Stop calling saying you need me. You left me with nothing, no nights I was greedy. Can't you see now who I need to be me? Want me to buy your love, but I spent it all. I tried and I tried and almost died. I'm taking care of me, giving me what I need. Some self-care. I called your bluff. You said I wasn't enough. When you see I was surprised. Baby, I don't get no fucks, not no more. I know my worth. That's your loss, I know it hurt. One day you probably look back on it, letting go with some backwards shit. Look what we had, we were 2 steps from the back. I swear these hoes so ungrateful. They don't know what they had right in front of their eyes. This world keep them blind. They too busy scrolling, looking for something they'll never find. Oh, want me to buy your love, but I spent it all. I tried and I tried and almost died. Now I'm taking care of me. A little bit of self-care, with a little bit of self-care. Self-care, yeah. I'm taking care of me. With a little bit of self-care, 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 yeah. Whoa, a little bit of self-care, yeah.